Hello, RUSD staff. My name is Joanna Borchert, Assistant Director of Curriculum and Instruction at RUSD. Today I'm going to take some time to showcase the resources available on the CAO website. The purpose of the CAO website is to provide a user-friendly visual resource for teachers to find the most current curricular documents and resources quickly. To encourage collaboration and resource sharing across RUSD, by creating a single space to submit a resource or request a resource in need, and to help us identify resource gaps that can be addressed through efforts such as curriculum writing. Now that we have met, I'm going to take my picture away so that you can have a better view of the resources available on the CAO site. Let's begin by opening the RUSD CAO website from ClassLink. Notice the navigation bar to the left. The navigation bar will bring you to a variety of departments and teacher resources valuable to your role. Important areas to note are curriculum and instruction, early learning, language and global learning, which includes resources for dual language, English language learner, and world language resources, professional learning, and much, much more. Click on Curriculum and Instruction. Notice the content area tiles. Clicking on a tile will bring you to resources associated with that content area. In the interest of time, I will primarily be using the math curriculum pages for our tour. You will have time to explore your grade level and content area shortly. You will find that the setup and types of resources are very similar across content areas. Let's get started by clicking on the math tile. Clicking on a content area tile will bring you to the home page for that content area. As you scroll down, you will see links to standards, grade level resources, and help and support. Let's look at the standards page. The standards page lists the current RUSD board-approved standards for the chosen content area, K-12 vertical alignment, and other helpful resources related to content area standards. Clicking on grade level resources will allow you to navigate to your grade band and grade level. Let's start by clicking elementary. Important information and resources for K-5 will be found here. For example, you can find the generic SBL rubric for K-5 classes alongside the report card descriptors. Let's click on second grade math. Clicking into a grade level will show curricular documents specific to that grade level. First, you will see the superhero standards or priority standards. Scrolling further down, you will see a picture of your primary text, or in this case, student workbook, and online resources. Note, to use the online resources, you should always log in through ClassLink. The purpose of this picture is to show you what icon to look for when signing in through ClassLink. At the bottom of K-8 pages, you can be directed to additional content areas. Let's jump to second grade science. You will notice that clicking on science opens directly to the second grade science page. Elementary school teachers, you do not have to navigate all the way back to the CAO site to jump to your next content area. Scrolling through the second grade science page, you will see priority standards and rubric links, an aligned ELA, science, and social studies scope and sequence, images for your science workbook, which are available in print starting in the 22-23 school year, online access, unit plans, and information about the science kit for your grade level. Let's jump back to math and explore some middle school resources. It's important to note that information relevant to a grade band will be included on the grade band landing page. For example, middle school math teachers will find some information about RUSD's middle school math mission and expectations, as well as links to your course-specific materials. Let's take a look at 7th grade math. Scrolling quickly, you will see relevant curriculum documents, a snapshot of your textbook or workbook, a snapshot of online resources available in ClassLink, and additional resources for IB. Additional links for content areas will also be included. High school teachers, you have waited patiently. Let's navigate to the high school page. You will see that the high school page is organized by course. Let's use Algebra 2 as our sample course. Click the Algebra 2 button to navigate to the course information. You will see the course number and description, identical to the course description guide. Scrolling down, you will find a list of priority standards or skills, links to proficiency scales, and course materials, including a scope and sequence, a snapshot of your textbook, a snapshot of the online resources available in ClassLink, and other important curriculum documents and resources. Last but not least, there are 3 buttons that can be found on the bottom of all pages of the CAO site. Feedback and information provided or requested here will be funneled to the content experts of that site or department or content area for which you are providing feedback. No need to search for the right person. The first tool can be used to provide feedback, suggestions, recommendations, or ask questions anonymously if you choose, without ever having to leave the website or open up your email. The second tool can be used to request a resource. Within 10 business days, our team will work to find the resource requested or determine if it needs to be developed. You should expect a personal response back to your request within 10 business days. The third tool is used to submit a resource. We know that our USD teachers have amazing activities and ideas that are ready to share. We encourage you to share your success and materials with the larger organization by submitting them here. Our site will continue to be a living, breathing resource, and we encourage you to come back to this space frequently and independently and with your colleagues work to add to our growing list of resources for teachers.